I'm Leigh-Chantelle from viva-la-vegan.net, and today I'm going to make a chili scrambled tofu with kale. Now I'm sure you've seen my scrambled tofu video already because it's one of my most popular on my Viva la Vegan YouTube channel. But today I'm just going to do something a bit different. So we've got about 400 grams or 300 grams of firm tofu here. We've got a bunch of kale. We've got about a handful of coriander or cilantro for my US friends. And I also have some chili and some paprika just to add a bit of flavour to that. So with the kale here, I've just stripped the kale leaves from the stem and I've kept the stem to use in a veggie juice later. And I'm just going to cut the kale into some, little coarse sort of strips. Nothing too exciting, just to make them a bit lesser than the full leaves for when they go into the tofu scramble. Okay, and we've got the wok on already as well. I don't use too much oils when I cook, but you can use some coconut oil if you like. So just scrape a bit into the wok, and that'll be there while we get the cilantro or the coriander ready. And we're just going to do a similar sort of thing that we did with the kale. Just chop it up a bit coarsely. It doesn't have to be too fine. And I love coriander. You either love it or hate it though. So I'm going to put both of those in there. And we're going to come over to the wok with our tofu. Now that coconut oil has melted down and it's actually spitting out a bit at me, so I better be very careful when I put things with water into that. So pretty much with this tofu, it's firm tofu. Make sure you get the firm tofu. And my friend Jackson just told me that he actually grates the tofu, so that's another way that you can actually make the tofu if you like. So all you pretty much do with the firm tofu is crumble it like so and put that into the wok. Be careful if you put oil in like I just did, because tofu actually has water in it still. If you're unsure of what to do with tofu, you can see my other video that tells you all the different ways you can use tofu. For example, if you put a weight on the tofu with some paper on top of it, you can actually get all the liquid out of the tofu. And then when you go to cook the tofu, it will actually absorb whatever you put, like a marinade on the tofu. So that can be a way of making the tofu have a bit more of a flavour, because a lot of people can complain about tofu not having flavour. It's just like a canvas tofu, it's quite boring when you just look at a blank canvas, but it's what you do with it that matters. So we just keep crumbling in the tofu like so, and because tofu is cooked, we don't really need to do too much with it. We're just heating this up really. And you can have big bits, you can have small bits, whatever you like. And this is a good filling. You could put this in a wrap, like a bread wrap, or even in a burger as well, if you like. But I just like to have it by itself. It's a good breakfast dish as well. So you could also put some sweet chili if you like, but I've just got some chili flakes. So we'll just sprinkle a few in. That might have been too much, but we'll find out when we try, I'm sure. And I've got some paprika, and also just have a little bit of that, because that's actually a hot paprika that I have as well. And I just like the way the flakes look as well, because it's a red sort of colour and it's a bit of a contrast to the white of the tofu. And then I'm going to add the cilantro or the coriander to that. And then I'm going to use a bit of the kale here. So pretty much all we need to do is just to wilt the kale down a bit here. You could use little baby spinach leaves here as well if you like. You could even add some cherry tomatoes. So yeah, if you haven't seen my other scrambled tofu video, check that one out because that gives you some other ideas. Put the rest of the kale in here. So pretty much when the kale leaves are wilted, that's going to be when it's ready. So not too far off. You could add some grains to this if you like. Quinoa, my favourite, good one to add. Some brown rice. But it's pretty good just as is. And yeah, for breakfast in the morning you could put this on top of some rye bread with some avocado on it. And you could use it as a filling in a sandwich. So this, put it in the bowl we just used. That is chili scrambled tofu with kale. Hope you really liked that. It's a really easy version of scrambled tofu, which is a great cruelty-free alternative to scrambled eggs of a morning. So see vivalavegan.net for more information.